Facing Fear Head-On. In a quaint coastal village named 𝒄𝒏𝒆𝒂𝒏𝒆𝒄𝒏, nestled between towering cliffs and the endless expanse of the sea, lived a young woman named Maya. She had spent her entire life in the village, surrounded by the soothing sounds of crashing waves and the salty scent of the ocean breeze. But there was a deep yearning within her, a desire to explore the vastness of the ocean beyond the safety of the harbor. Maya's love for the sea was undeniable, but it was accompanied by a persistent fear, her fear of drowning. She had never learned to swim, and the very thought of being in deep water sent shivers down her spine. Her friends and family had always encouraged her to conquer her fear, but she had never found the courage to do so. One crisp morning, as Maya stood on the shore watching the fishing boats set out to sea, she felt an unusual sense of restlessness. She knew that something had to change. She couldn't allow her fear to hold her back any longer. Determined to confront her fear, Maya sought out the help of an old fisherman named Captain Finn. Captain Finn was a weathered and wise man who had spent a lifetime on the sea. He had faced storms, battled fierce waves, and had always returned safely to shore. Maya found Captain Finn repairing his fishing nets by the harbor. She approached him hesitantly, her voice quivering as she spoke of her fear and her desire to overcome it. Captain Finn listened patiently, his eyes filled with understanding. He had seen many like Maya, those who loved the sea but were held captive by their fears. He agreed to help her, under one condition: Maya had to commit to facing her fear head-on. Their journey began with baby steps. Captain Finn taught Maya to float in the calm waters of the harbor. He assured her that he would be right there to support her, just as the sea supported the boats that sailed upon it. Maya clung to his guidance, her initial anxiety slowly giving way to a newfound sense of security. As days turned into weeks, Maya's progress was evident. She began to paddle, then swim, under Captain Finn's watchful eye. Her fear didn't disappear entirely, but it no longer held her hostage. She felt a growing sense of confidence in her abilities. One sunny morning, Captain Finn told Maya that it was time for the ultimate test, a journey beyond the harbor, into the open sea. Maya's heart raced as she looked out at the vast expanse of water that stretched before her. The open sea was a daunting sight, and her fear threatened to resurface. But Maya remembered her commitment to facing her fear head-on. She donned her wetsuit and life jacket, feeling a mix of anxiety and determination. Captain Finn prepared his boat, the 𝒄𝒏𝒂𝒎, for their journey. As the boat sailed further from the safety of the harbor, Maya's pulse quickened. The deep blue sea surrounded her, its waters both beautiful and intimidating. She closed her eyes, took a deep breath, and reminded herself of the progress she had made. Captain Finn encouraged Maya to dip her toes into the water, then gradually her legs. The sensation of the open sea against her skin was both exhilarating and terrifying. She felt a rush of emotions: fear, excitement, and a profound sense of vulnerability. With Captain Finn's unwavering support, Maya took her first tentative steps into the open sea. She felt the gentle rise and fall of the waves, the rhythm of the ocean's heartbeat. Her fear began to dissipate as she realized that the sea, once her greatest source of anxiety, had become a source of solace. As the day unfolded, Maya and Captain Finn ventured further into the open sea. They marveled at the breathtaking beauty of the horizon, where the sea met the sky in a seamless union. Maya's initial fear had transformed into awe and wonder, and she realized that the sea held not only the potential for danger but also for boundless beauty and adventure. As the sun began to set, casting a warm golden glow over the water, Maya whispered a silent thank you to the sea. She had faced her fear head-on and had emerged not as its captive but as its conqueror. Maya's journey of overcoming her fear didn't end that day. In the days, weeks, and months that followed, she continued to explore the sea, gradually pushing her boundaries. She learned to surf, dive, and even sail her own boat. Her story spread throughout 𝒂𝒏𝒆𝒂𝒏𝒆𝒃 and served as a reminder to everyone that fear could be overcome with courage and determination. Maya had not only conquered her fear but had also discovered a deep and abiding love for the sea, one that would guide her on countless adventures in the years to come. Maya's journey of facing her fear head-on became an inspiration to others in the village. It reminded them that fear was not a prison but a challenge to be overcome, a barrier to be breached. It was a testament to the power of courage and the boundless potential that awaited those willing to confront their fears. In the end, Maya's story was not just a story, it was a call to action for individuals everywhere. It reminded them that fear, though formidable, could be tamed, and that the courage to confront one's fears could open doors to a world of limitless possibilities and unparalleled beauty. As Maya sailed into the horizon, her heart filled with gratitude and exhilaration, she knew that her journey had just begun, a journey where she would continue to face her fears head-on and discover the boundless wonders that awaited her beyond the safety of the shore.